Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to welcome you today. At first, I would like to say sorry for my English because I speak English actually not fluently. And I'd like to present to you today briefly about the sectoral professional committees in Lithuania. And I hope that my presentation will take not more than 20 minutes. And few words about our institution. As Richard said, I work in Qualifications and Vocational Education and Training Development Center. The short title is KPMPC in Lithuanian. Our center was established in 1996, and we strive to ensure the developments of Lithuanian life learning system correspond to the needs of the economy, as well as national and international initiatives. Objectives are to manage Lithuanian qualification system, to improve that quality, to develop adult education system, to implement vet and adult education participants' qualification development initiatives. And also we organize and coordinate the activities of sectoral professional committees. And me personally, I coordinate the activities of 3 sectoral professional committees at this moment. And there are 6 units of our center. Qualifications formation unit, in this unit I work, expert evaluation unit, vet programs unit, adult education unit, and consultation and information unit. And the last unit is finance and administration. About 30 employees work in our center, and we implement 8 various ESF projects. And with these projects, we have more than 70 employees. And now some historical facts about tripartite structures in Lithuania. At first, we had 14 industrial lead bodies. In Lithuanian, we call them ūkio šakų ekspertų grupės. That means expert groups of economic sectors. But in English, we used the more attractive title, industrial lead bodies. I remembered that more than 20 years ago, actually in the 20th century, before millennium, I was more younger and enthusiastic, and I had the task from my director to invite the right people to the industrial lead bodies. And I was poor man without a car, even without the computer in my job place. And we had only 1 computer for 5 employees, for example. And I walked through Vilnius trying to visit various employers and organizations and trade unions with few questions. Do you have a branch structure? That means the sectors of economy. And if yes, I asked, could you join our industrial lead bodies? And some employers organizations, for example, Confederation of Industrialists, answered to me, yes, we have a branch structure, and gave me a leaflet. And of course, we will give you the right people. But some other employers said that we have a branch structure, but please write us officially. And what one head of trade unions said to me, what are you talking about? And he explained me that the owner of company threatened to shoot him. So dangerous and strange times were, ladies and gentlemen. When I asked him, how can I write to him? He said that he doesn't have not only the computer, but he doesn't have the fax too. And the composition of these tripartite industrial lead bodies was quite simple. They were organized using social dialogue principle. That means 9 members, free, and free, equally free representatives from training institutions, 1 from universities, 1 from colleges, 1 from vet schools, free employers representatives, and free trade unions representatives. And then in 2012, we had new experts and the new title of such tripartite structure, sectoral professional committees. And in 2018, we updated the compositions of sectoral professional committees. Here you can see the titles of sectoral professional committees. These titles were approved by the Ministry of Education, Science and Sport, and the Ministry of the Economy and Innovation. And as you see, sectoral professional committees cover approximately all sectors of economy. That means accommodation, trade, financial activities, energetics, arts, woods, petroleum products, printing, construction, telecommunications, transport, and others. And the description of sectoral professional committees, it is written in the law on that. Sectoral professional committee is a cooperative advisory body that coordinates the strategic issues of qualification system formation and vocational education and vocational training in a specific sector of the economy. If we talk about the main bodies of social partnership in Lithuania, at first I would like to say that the main national social dialogue institution is the Tripartite Council of the Republic of Lithuania. And sectoral professional committee is an advisory body in a specific sector of economy just. And the main functions are written in the legal act, which was approved by 2 ministries, Ministry of Education and Ministry of Economy. The main function, firstly, is to approve sectoral qualification standards. Sectoral qualification standard, we understand as description of qualifications in Lithuania at all needs, at all levels required by the economic sector. At this moment, we have 21 standards approved, and the director of our center signs this type of standards. And of course, we have other functions. They evaluate vocational training programs of their models, participate in external evaluation of vet providers, and in accordance with its competence, considers and submits proposals to the Ministry of Education regarding qualifications of levels from 1 to 8 of the Lithuanian qualifications framework. And of course, resolves the issues of formation of qualification system and vocational training provided for in other legal acts in a specific sector of the economy. Few words about the composition of sectoral professional committees. The composition includes representatives of the relevant ministries by economic sector, social partners, representatives of vocational training and study institutions. And the main organization which delegates representatives from vocational schools is Lithuanian Association of Vocational Education and Training Institutions. The main organizations which delegate representatives from study institutions, from universities, for example, is the Rectors Conference of Lithuanian Universities, and from colleges, Rectors Conference of Lithuanian University Colleges. And social partners, as this description is fixed in labor code, we understand as employees representatives and employers representatives in their organizations. And we have so-called umbrellas, associations, which delegate the experts to sectoral professional committees. For example, employers organizations, Lithuanian Confederation of Industrialists, Chambers of Commerce, Industry and Crafts, Lithuanian Confederation of Employers, and Lithuanian Business Confederation. So main 4 umbrellas associations. And also sectoral associations delegate experts, for example, Lithuanian Construction Association. And the main trade unions organizations, so-called umbrellas associations, which delegate experts are the Lithuanian Trade Union Confederation, the Lithuanian Trade Union Solidarumas, and the Lithuanian Labor Federation. And it's written in the legal act that the sectoral professional committee shall consist of at least 9 representatives. But what I would like to say that it is not prohibited to have more members, and the number of members is not limited. And in some cases we have 20 or even more than 30 members in some committees. And at least half of the members of each sectoral professional committee should represent the employers. And to each sectoral professional committee, the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Economy and the relevant ministries by economic sector delegates the members. And of course, the composition of sectoral professional committees shall be updated at least every 5 years. So theoretically and in legal acts, everything looks nice. Sectoral professional committees real work and they are quite active. And a few words about challenges. Of course, we have now complicated pandemic situation. We cannot organize some live meetings, but according to the work regulation of sectoral professional committees, electronic meetings through email could be organized. And of course, now we can do Zoom meetings. The other challenge is that members of sectoral professional committees do not receive any salary. For in legal act is written that for members of sectoral professional committees who are not civil servants, they shall be paid for their work in sectoral professional committees from the funds allocated by the Ministry of Education for the performance of this function. But they work actually voluntarily. And the next challenge, as I mentioned, is that the number of members is not limited. And in some cases, we have groups of interests when organizations delegate more experts with the aim to have more voices when we need to vote. And of course, all the 30 years of independence of Lithuania, we have this contradiction between labor market needs and the needs of educational institutions. But I would like to finish my presentation optimistically. I wish to you, all of you, health, Merry upcoming Christmas, and all the best in the next new year. Thank you for your attention.